What's up, my guys, and welcome back to the Wrestling Report Card. I'm your host, Cody, and as some of y'all know, what I do is I take a wrestling show, I take every match, I break it down, give it its own letter grade, and at the end, I tally them son bitches up, and then I give that show its own report card. So today, we're talking the October 28th episode of Friday Night SmackDown. Not only do we got the head of the table, Roman Reigns, in the house with the entire bloodline, but we got Bray Wyatt. He's coming back. He's got a promo for us tonight. And then we kick off Ronda Rousey's open challenge. And the person who comes out is somebody we haven't seen in a while. Plus, stay tuned to find out who Hit Row's partner is when they take on Legado del Fantasma. So, without further ado, go ahead and buckle up your seatbelts. And let's get to grading. Starting us off tonight, we got Sami Zayn teaming up with Solo Sikoa to take on the Brawling Brutes. Now, one thing you gotta know is we got Roman Reigns on his way. So Sami Zayn tries to get the bloodline on the same page. Sami lets hothead Jey Uso know that he wants all hands on deck tonight because he wants the tribal chief to walk into a bloodline victory. One thing I really did enjoy throughout this match was when we got some one-on-one action between Solo and Butch. When they was going at it, it was like watching a grizzly and a honey badger. I tell you what. At one point, Butch was set up for a splash when Jey Uso tried to help Sami by pulling him out of the ring, but Sami didn't like that at all, and then him and Jey started getting into it. They were going at it so bad that Solo had to interfere and try to break it up. During all of this, Ridge the Fierce bulldozed all three guys, sending Sami back in the ring, which allowed Butch to sneak up, grab him, and get a quick 1-2-3 to get the win. After the match, Jey was so heated that he even got in his brother Jimmy Uso's face, but as soon as it seemed like Jey was gonna just lose it, the music hits, and out comes the head of the table, the undisputed Universal WWE Champion, Roman Reigns, and he does not look too happy, my guy. After getting acknowledged, Roman went on to acknowledge the elephant in the room. I'm talking Sami Zayn and Jey Uso. He demanded that the two fix their problems right now. Sami spoke first and tried to make amends, even extending a handshake, and Jey got on the mic and said, "Get that bull out of my face," and then told us how he felt about Sami. His hair, whack. His shoes, whack. His gear, whack. Sami then cut him off, saying Roman wanted them to solve it, and Jey Uso messed up big time when he said, "I don't give a damn what the tribal chiefs say." Roman went to address this before, surprisingly, Sami came to Jey Uso's defense, saying that Jey hasn't really been feeling very oozy lately. With everyone fighting back laughs because Sami Zayn's just hilarious, Roman grabbed the mic and said if Jey can't find his inner oozy, Roman is going to take the honorary off of Sami's shirt and make him a full-blown oos. Not only that, he's even going to change his last name to where he's going to be Sami Uso. That was great. I'm giving that an A. Not only was that match a slobber knocker, but whoever put Sami Zayn into the bloodline needs to be up for an Emmy, my guy. We got tag team action coming up next, though, as we got the New Day taking on the Maximum Male Models. Yes, you heard me right. No, don't ask me to repeat it. Now, even with Maxine trying to get involved, Kofi and the New Day still overcame as Kofi hit the boom drop, went on to tag in Xavier Woods, and they hit the midnight hour to get the 1-2-3. That was a good squash match. I'm going to give it a C+. And before the match, the New Day did say that they were going to remind the Usos that they are still in this tag team division. And I can't wait to see that one, my guy. I know we've seen that match 147 times, but my only argument is we've never seen it under Triple H. Now, next up, we got the long-awaited open challenge from the new SmackDown Women's Champ, Ronda Rousey. She showed up, she got on the mic, and finally it looks like we're going to turn her heel. After attacking the fans, Ronda went on to say, "Who's feeling lucky tonight?" And as soon as she dropped the mic, out came the return of Emma. Now, this isn't a bad return, but all I'm going to say is that Ronda Rousey ain't the woman that you want to return against, my guy. However, Ronda did throughout this match do a little too much bragging at times, and Emma capitalized every single time. She even hit Ronda with the old Emma sandwich, but that wasn't enough. Then, after a counter, Ronda shoved Emma into the ref and immediately went to rape the eyes. By the time the ref turned around, Rousey was set to hit the Piper's Pit, which she did, and followed that up with her infamous armbar, and the champ retained in her first open challenge of this title reign. I'm gonna give that a B-. I love this heel turn for Ronda Rousey. Like, it's long overdue. Just let her be the badass champ and wreck shop. And it does look like we're gonna have Shayna Baszler joining her, because backstage, Baylor just attacked Natalya right in front of Ronda before walking off with the champ, and I love that. Next up, we got the Legado del Fantasma in action as they're taking on Hit Row and a surprise partner. But during the Legado entrance, we get our second Bray Wyatt glitch, and then Hit Row came out and they unveiled that their surprise partner for this trios match, it happened to be none other than Shinsuke Nakamura. I do have to say though, his entrance just doesn't hit the same without my guy Pat McAfee there. Anyways, after an entertaining start, we come back from the break, and the Legado is just putting on a clinic. Well, that was until my guy Shin got in, and I tell you what, he just went to town on those boys before tagging in Top Dollar, who not only slammed two guys at once, but he climbed the ropes like a cruiserweight, and then he tagged Shin back in, who hit the Kinshasa, and the new team of Shin and Hit Row get the 1, 2, 3, and the win in their debut. I'm going to slap a B+ on that. Not only was that entertaining, but these six put on a show for those fine folks over there in St. Louis. And then next up, just 8 days ahead of his showdown in Saudi, locked inside of a steel cage with Drew McIntyre, Karrion Kross has to get past Madcap Moss first. And Moss was going blow for blow with Kross and looked likely to pull off the upset after a spinebuster and follow-away slam combo. But once again, that damn Jezebel Scarlet distracted Moss, which then allowed Kross to suplex him before hitting that nasty elbow shot to the back of Moss's neck to get the 1, 2, 3 after the match with mic in hand. Kross applied the straitjacket and started telling Drew that history will repeat itself and he will beat McIntyre once again, this time at Crown Jewel in the steel cage. For this one, I'm going to go a C+. Now, Karrion Kross isn't as bad as everybody on Twitter and everywhere else claims that he is, but tonight wasn't his best showing. However, I did thought Madcap Moss looked pretty damn good. And then we go backstage where we watch Gunther just chop the absolute dog piss out of Rey Mysterio 1 week ahead of their match for the Intercontinental title. Then we move on to my guy Bray Wyatt, and let's be honest, his intros will go down as some of the best of all time. I tell you what, this guy is a genius when it comes to this business. He walks through the door, down to the ring, blew out that lantern before letting us know that he's not hiding behind a mask anymore. This is the real him. As Bray was going in on a really, real emotional promo, the lights go black, and up on the screen, we get a trippy video from who we find out to be is Bray's Uncle Howdy. He doubled down on his rebel what you are statement and then claimed Bray Wyatt to be a liar. Who do y'all think was under that Uncle Howdy mask? Was it Bray himself, or was this his one and only brother, the former member of one of the greatest tag teams known to mankind, the B Team? And no, I'm not talking about Axelmania, brother. I'm saying, was that Bo Dallas under that mask? Now, I'm going to give that a B+. I'm not going to be surprised or mad at all if that is Bo Dallas. Or I'm sure whoever it is, if it's not Bray himself, it's going to be a shock to everybody. You know how Bray does. And with Triple H in charge, I just cannot wait. Maybe I'll do a video. Would y'all tune into that? Let me know. Probably not, because I'm an idiot. Well, as y'all know, once again, we've come to the end of another report card. So now that we got all the grades in, let's take a look at that report card. After tallying everything up, we came out with a final letter grade of a B. That's right, an 85%. Now remember, we got Crown Jewel next Saturday over in Saudi. I think it starts at like 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, so make sure you set your alarms. And I bet after that, we're really going to see who Bray Wyatt is going to go after. So until then, I hope all y'all stay safe and have a nice day.